Hey guys, welcome to my first ever vlog. And right now, what I'm going to do is to describe to you in my own way and even analyze and interpret the painting that I choose, which is The Fisherman in 1992 by Ang Kyoko. But before I do that, I am going to share to you a short information about Ang Kyoko. So Ang Kyoko is one of the famous artists here in the Philippines. He is famous because of his artworks. And the example of that are I have two examples, which are Cockerel in 1976 and Plant on the Table in 1975. He also became famous because of his awards, and one of that awards is he is awarded as a national artist in 1994, and he is also considered as one of the leading exponent of the Philippine figurative expressionism, and created a body of work that focused on a select assemblage of subject matter. So that is a that is the short information about Ang Kyokok, and right now I am going to describe, to analyze, and to interpret the painting of Ang Kyokok, which is The Fisherman. So the painting of Ang Kyokok is he uses an oil and painted on the canvas mounted on the wood. And the interesting thing of this painting is about the story behind it. So it says here, um, throughout his life, the Filipino artist was inspired by his Catholic faith, with many of his paintings referencing biblical parables and religious motifs. The work Fisherman is evident in such themes, for the painting highlight the Christian story of Jesus and his first disciples. As per religious fable, Jesus asked a group of disgruntled fishermen to throw their nets back into the ocean. To their amazement, when the nets were pulled out of water, each one was filled with so much fish that the boat almost sank from the weight. So, the story of this, what we call the fisherman, was related and inspired by his religious faith, and that story is also famous throughout the world, because well, that story really happens. And also, um, this painting of Ang Kyokok is that images harking back to his childhood in Davao, where fishermen casting their nets in the sea and carrying the prize back on their shoulders, even universal life. And each time they come up, there is a new insight in their interpretation. This image that are supposedly more tranquil, restoring the world of familiar occupations and habits, nonetheless have a palpable and simmering power, as expressed by the thought, heavily arms trying to hold the catch. Collectively, the arms altogether suggested the direction of a powerful movement. And that is obviously, you can see to the painting, that the arms altogether suggest the direction of powerful movement as they pull the net out of the water. Now, let's proceed to horizontal lines, vertical lines, and diagonal lines. So, horizontal line means suggest repose because objects parallel to earth are at rest. In this landscape, horizontal line also help give a sense of space. So, in the painting of Ang Kyoko, you can see at the back of the fisherman there is a horizontal line. So that horizontal line is dividing the sea and the sky. So horizontal line there describes the sea and the sky. So now for the vertical line. For the vertical line means that often communicate a sense of height because they are perpendicular to the earth. So the vertical line there is the size of the net and the size of the human, and also the distance of the sun from the sea. So that is our vertical line. So now for the diagonal. Diagonal means convey a feeling of movement. Object in a diagonal position are unstable because they are either about to fall or are already in motion. So in the picture, the diagonal there is working together as they hold a net of plenty of fish. They struggle in the attenuated limbs and determine visage of the two human figure is palpable. So as you can see there, that the diagonal is simply the fisherman is pulling the net to get it out of the water. So now let's proceed to the colors. So our color there are brown, orange, blue, a little bit of pink, and a red. So the meaning of brown is reliability and strength. And for the orange, it means success, independent, and motivation. And also additional, orange is an emphatic symbol of constancy and perpetual energy. And for the blue, it is the color of water and it represents calmness and peace. And for the pink color, it represents respect. And lastly, for the red, it is a passion and love. So that's it, guys. It's a wrap, and I hope that you have learned something. And thank you so much for watching this video. And I tried my best to explain it to you. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this video, and tap that notification button so you won't miss a single video that we will upload. And don't forget to stay at home, stay safe, and even pray to God for protection. Thank you so much again, and see you next time. Peace out.